und willkommen zurück zur zweiten Episode Season 2 Batman.
A madman from Gotham's past returned to terrorize my city. He drew me into his twisted game, striking at the things I hold most dear. But I survived his deadly traps. I emerged the victor. But the cost was too great. Lucius Fox is dead. Riddler is dead. And with him the only lead I had to taking down the greatest danger Gotham has ever faced. And the person best equipped to help me is a threat to my deepest secret.
The Riddler was going to be my way in, once we captured him alive. But now I have you to lean on. A man who lives on both sides of the line and knows exactly when to cross it. Yes, you and I will be working together very closely. Bruce Wayne. First thing you need to know, I can keep your secret. And despite what you did, going behind my back to Mori, I will continue to keep it. No reports. Nothing. No one else needs to know.
Die Frage ist, wie
To
sie es
deal with the
rausgekriegt hat.
present threat, though, I need both of you. The man inside and outside the mask. You have to understand, I'm not the enemy here. It may seem that way right now, but I'm not. Our problems are far too big for us to be bickering among ourselves.
If that's true, then reinstate Gordon as commissioner.
You really are loyal to that stubborn old mule, aren't you? I'll tell you what. Play nice with me now, and when this is all over, I'll make things right with Gordon. When Riddler's friends hear he's dead, they ain't gonna just carry on carrying on. They might get sloppy. They might want revenge, or they might simply accelerate their plans. I'm gonna need eyes everywhere in Gotham. A man like Bruce Wayne, with all his influence and resources, can go places Batman can't. You understand what I'm saying, don't you? Your public persona could be a great help to us here. Maybe even as much as Batman in certain situations.
Bruce Wayne is my cover. There's a reason I keep my identity a secret. The wrong person finds out, it's all over.
I hear you loud and clear. But it didn't stop Bruce Wayne from dealing with a thug like Mori. In public.
What the hell?
Looks like the whole city's under attack.
We've got a report of a raid on the Gotham PD arsenal. If those bastards get their hands on our weapons...
This is coordinated. It's Riddler's gang. It has to be. We're gonna need Batman for this one.
Agreed.
Emergency services is already pushed to the limit.
Then we'll have to redeploy patrol officers to defend the arsenal.
Don't divert any men, Gordon. I can handle the arsenal call.
Thank you. Let's move, people. This is what we trained for.
There's been an attack in the financial district.
Biotech company on the west side is under siege.
What more do you want with me?
Hey, shut it!
You got what you came for. You don't need me.
Oh, you better hope that's not true. Outlive your usefulness and the boss will make a pretzel out of your neck. Or keep running your mouth and maybe I'll splatter you all over the wall.
Whoa.
How many are there?
I don't know. 10 or 12, maybe? The really big one, he made me give him the keys to the armored transport vehicles. I didn't want to, I swear.
It's okay. Get out of here. Now.
Thank you, Batman.
Hey, you about done?
Yeah, just about.
All right. I'm making one more run.
The Batman.
Boss, we got company!
Was ist das denn? Okay, wer war da?
Who are you?
A nightmare. Much like yourself. But you can call me Bane.
Bane! Ohne Maske.
A man cannot win a war alone. You fight well, but you fight alone. You will die alone.
Und so ihre Waffen, aber schießt du doch keiner.
Riddler wanted to be the one to kill you.
Riddler is dead.
He's dead.
That Riddler?
You should be worrying about yourself.
I promised my men a hell of a battle if ever I faced you. And I'd hate to disappoint them. Oh, I haven't faced a true warrior since I left Peña Duro prison. And there...
Ah, weniger labern.
Save your strength, man. This one is mine.
Okay. Na, dann schießen sie nicht, weil er sich geil vorkommt. Okay. Okay. Ja, weniger gut.
I will give you a piece for death. If you take it. This pain you're feeling, Batman.
Okay, jetzt wissen wir zumindest schon mal, wie lange der Scheiß wirkt. Das ist auch schon mal was wert. in möglichen zukünftigen Kämpfen.
You all right, boss? Did you get him?
There is nothing to fear, my friend. Keep your eyes open. Don't let anyone follow you to the warehouse.
Don't worry, we'll take the back way by the docks.
Safe travels, my friends.
Orders people are well trained and equipped to deal with Bane's men. Safely recover the weapons. God knows the city better than anyone. Ja, jetzt können wir es uns mit Wolle halt auch nicht versauen und den aufzuhalten. Ja, aber man soll es die nicht machen lassen.
This is Waller. Batman? Hello?
Waller. Help. Hang in there. Help is on the way.
Okay, also ja, ich meine, die hat halt mehr Leute und so weiter und Gordon könnte halt nur, weil er ja nicht mehr Commissioner ist, das irgendwie so unter der Hand machen oder so, weil er nicht mehr so die Befehlsgewalt hat. Insofern wäre es irgendwie eigentlich auch ein bisschen bescheuert.
Batman, you here?
Over here.
Batman? Oh, Jesus Christ. Hey, Harrison, I found him. Hey, take it easy. We're here to help.
We're going to have to unpin him. Batman, I'm gonna need your help to push this thing off you. 1, 2, 3.
Here you go. That's it. Let's get you on your feet.
The mechanic who was taken hostage. Where is he?
He didn't make it.
Ah, shit.
I'm sorry. Who the hell did this to you?
Called himself Bane. His crew loaded the weapons onto the APCs and took them to a warehouse.
I really do appreciate you reaching out to me about this. Listen, you really need to pull yourself together because the threat we're facing is worse than I thought. While you were here, a gang of masked men hit a biotech manufacturer. Perf slipped right through our damn fingers. Every single one of them.
Happens to the best of us.
No, it doesn't. There's no excuse for failure. Not even my own.
This Bane and the crew who hit the biotech lab must all be members of Riddler's gang. I need to get back to the Batcave, figure out how this all fits together.
As soon as my team finishes cleaning up that biotech facility, I'll share with you any intel we discover. It's a sign our new partnership is off to a good start. You're on my team now, and I take good care of my people.
Hey, Batman.
Vielleicht.
Your partner, Avesta. How is she?
Still in the hospital. Doctors say the hearing damage could be permanent. Damn it, it should have been me. I failed her. I put her in danger. It's my fault.
The blame for what happened to Avesta rests with Riddler, not you.
That's nice of you to say. Look, I owe you one for saving my life back there. So I gotta warn you. You really should stay on Waller's good side for as long as you can. For everyone's sake.
Ah, jetzt kommen die dunklen Seiten ans Licht. Also ganz koscher scheint die auch nicht zu sein,
I'll tell
ja.
Avesta you asked about her.
Alfred, prep the med bay. We're going to need it.
Ich meine, wer da schon sowas sagt wie Stay on a Good Side, ja, das weiß ich nicht. Nicht unbedingt ein gutes Zeichen.
Bruce!
Die Aussage jetzt auch schon mit einem Failure hier. Also solange alles nach ihrer Nase tanzt und funktioniert, ist ja vielleicht ganz verträglich.
Fine, Bruce. None of this is fine. You were nearly killed tonight. Those minutes of silence, waiting for you to respond, they were the worst of my life. I didn't know if you were alive or dead, or if I would ever see you again.
I'm so sorry to put you through that, Al.
You'll just do it again tomorrow?
Wenn er morgen wieder fit ist.
We already lost Lucius. I couldn't bear losing you, too. We can talk about all this later. Come on now. Let's get you patched up.
As if he wasn't bad enough, our Director
Waller knows your identity. That information in her hands?
Waller isn't the one we need to worry about. Bane is still on the loose, with enough guns to arm a small militia.
Oh, I understand. The man died for you tonight, Bruce. Tried to save you from that monstrosity. Too many have died. In too short a time. The cost of this war, it just continues to rise.
It's gonna get a lot worse before it gets better. Bane is running free out there. He's just getting started.
That's what frightens me, Bruce. We've never seen this kind of destructive power before.
Waller was right about one thing. Riddler was just a small part of a larger threat. Let's begin with the dart I pulled from his neck.
Got it?
I'm good, thanks, Al.
Riddlers Stab in der Trophäengalerie angekommen.
Huh. There's still some toxin left in here.
What kind of toxin?
Something new. There's a whole series of powerful psychoactive meds in this cocktail. Drugs that are lethal when combined.
Who could have come up with such a concoction?
And did the same person pull the trigger?
Bane's attack was one of 3 tonight, all at the same time.
Let's bring him up. Get an assessment of the damage.
Goth Corp Labs. Okay. Die ganzen Eis. Okay. Foreshadowing. Gotham Brokerage. Was wollten sie denn da?
Gotham Brokerage. 10 million in diamonds stolen.
Okay.
Some safety deposit boxes emptied. Contents unknown. Over a dozen dead, and even more wounded. Mostly by gunshot, though some victims had their heads smashed in.
Oh, that's barbaric. Witnesses place Harleen Quinzel at the scene, dressed up as a clown and wielding a mallet.
Don't ask me.
Riddler's friends are as insane and gruesome as he was. Perhaps even more.
Those same witnesses say that she acted alone. All that carnage. All by herself.
Okay.
Gothcorp Labs, genetic research facility. Where do we even start with this?
Yes, I have no idea.
Authorities can't determine what was even stolen until all of that melts.
At least 20 dead, some completely encased in ice.
Others were frozen solid. some of their limbs shattered as they fled.
Sieht ein bisschen so aus, als würden wir hier jede Episode irgendwie einen so einen Gegner zu Fall bringen. Deswegen auch die große Trophäenwand.
Waller's intel shows that the thieves made off with numerous pieces of equipment used in the storage and transportation of biological material.
Verschleißen sie die aber ganz schön schnell durch.
I don't even want to think what they'd want that for.
No IDs on any suspects, though. Security cameras frozen. All witnesses dead.
Ja, beides sehr effizient durchgezogen, ne? Schauen wir erstmal einen Kodex. Ach hey, alles wieder hier neu. Promise that what happened at the harbor won't change anything between us. I'm not so sure. Weller pinned the blame for Riddler's death and the abduction of her agents on Gordon. Ja gut, ihre Agents sollten auf sich selbst aufpassen können. Das kann man jetzt Gordon schwer vorwerfen. She used it as an excuse to strip him of his position as police commissioner. Now she's taken over the GBCPD. I can't help but wonder if I could have stopped it. Gordon trusts me, but I shouldn't save his position. I won't forget that. Okay. Montoya is a valuable ally, and it means a lot to me to have an officer of her caliber in my corner. I'm not sure how she feels about Bruce Wayne, however, especially after I went to question Mori. Yeah. Deceased. Lucius is gone. He died in an explosion at Wayne Tower, helping me solve Riddler's puzzle. Loyal friend to the end. Last words always haunt me. Psycho Riddler was responsible for his death, and I will stop at nothing to avenge him. I never thought I'd see John face again. Until he showed up at Lucius' funeral. Evidently, he listed me as his emergency contact when he was discharged from Arkham. Could he be stalking me? He wanted me to meet some of his new friends. I accepted his invitation. He was always making a scene at the funeral. Already, not always. I just wanted to keep him from flying off the handle. Something good did come out of our conversation. John gave me a solid lead on Riddler's location that pointed me to an abandoned water tower in Gotham's East End. Could John Doe and the Riddler really be connected, and if so, how? Bei Alfred gibt's nichts Neues. Tiffany. Lucius' funeral didn't go well. Tiffany naturally had questions about her father's death, specifically if Riddler's contraption had anything to do with it. So I told her the truth. I owed her an honest explanation, but in this case, honesty was not the best policy. She blew up at me, threatening to dig deeper into what Lucius and I were doing. Maybe I should get in front of that. Agent Blake informed me his partner Avesta is in the hospital, recovering from the traumatic hearing loss she suffered at the hands of Riddler. Can't help but blame myself for her situation. I know that the circumstances were impossible. It was the lives of 3 agents or Avesta's hearing. But that doesn't doesn't excuse the part I played in changing her life. Voila! Confessed to knowing my true identity. This might prove to be dangerous, especially if I choose not to cooperate with her. She warned me to share with her all new information I uncover. I decided to follow up on her instructions. To keep her in the loop by calling her after the attack on the GCPD arsenal. Hopefully this will keep me in a good graces long enough to decide how to handle this new complication. Ja. Ja, ich weiß noch nicht so richtig, wie ich die einordnen soll. Vernon Blake. The Riddler ambushed Agent Blake and Avesta at the docks, using them as bait for me in one of his sick games. In an attempt to save his partner, Agent Blake pleaded with me to lose in order to save Agent Avesta's life. I couldn't do that. Agent Blake narrowly survived his encounter with the Riddler, though I'm not sure if he'll forgive me for allowing his partner to lose a hearing in the process. Wenn er gestorben wäre, dann hätten wir jetzt vielleicht Avesta als Ansprechpartner statt ihm, ja. Wobei jetzt die Frage ist, ob er noch groß mehr mit ihm zu tun hat, außerdem ein Gespräch, was wir schon hatten gerade. Eli remains in police custody and refuses to give up any information about the Riddler. His plans or his allies. It's unclear if Eli stays silent out of loyalty or fear. Riddler deceased. The Riddler ambushed Agent Avesta and her team at the docks in an elaborate trap. He forced me into playing one of his games in exchange for their lives. In the end, I managed to outsmart him, but at a heavy cost. Before we could bring him in for questioning, Riddler was mysteriously killed with a poisoned dart to the neck. All I have now is his cryptic last words. They broke the pact, but who are they and why did they want him dead? I decided to pay Mori a visit at his casino, where he was being kept under the watchful eye of the agency. He admitted to selling Riddler the missiles that he has been using to target his enemies. In exchange for giving up Riddler's location, Mori demanded I pay for his escape out of the country. I agreed to help him in return for his cooperation and transferred the money for his escape from Waller's grip. I left with the intel on Riddler and possibly a new ally, though it's unclear how helpful he could be now that he's in hiding. Yeah. I have to work with the agency now or risk Waller exposing my identity. With Riddler gone, their main target appears to be the group of international criminals he was the ringleader of. Thomas Wayne gibt's auch nichts Neues. Martha Wayne auch nicht. Gotham. New class of criminals has converged on Gotham. According to Waller, they are the best of their kind and the most dangerous. John Doe, the Riddler, Dr. Quinzel. How many of them are there? Riddler's plans to terrorize the city ended with his death, but his friends are far from finished. I'll need to deal with this new threat to Gotham, and soon! Arkham Asylum gibt's auch nichts Neues. Wayne Enterprises. It was a homing missile that caused the explosion at Wayne Tower. Should never have been brought Riddler's puzzle into the office. I put my employees at risk. We might be able to rebuild the tower, but we'll never be able to fill the hole left in ranks by Lucius' loss. Okay, in der Alley gibt's nichts Neues. Hideout gibt's nichts Neues. Gibt's nichts Neues? Hatten wir den schon? Das ist Hideout in Old Water Tower. Das ist nur eine Zusammenfassung, was passiert ist. Waller used her political clout, keine Ahnung, to take over the GCPD. It's unclear how she'll use the power, but from what I've seen, she won't let police procedure get in her way. Nun gut. Was gibt's in den News? Support Partnership. Despite some heavy criticism from elected officials, the Gotham City Police Department's public partnership with the Masked Vigilante. Ja, das hatten wir alles schon. Record High. Gibt's nichts Neues.
Guns? Money? Biotech? What are they planning?
We won't know until we get to Bane.
I don't mean to cause offense, but you're in no shape to beat the information out of that monster, or take on his friends if it comes to it. We've already seen how formidable Bane is on his own. Taking on all of them, that would be suicide in your current condition.
Of course I could use help. But both the GCPD and the agency are stretched thin. One thing's for sure. We can't just wait around for Bane to strike again. The death toll is already too high.
I know you told Waller you were reluctant to risk Bruce Wayne's cover, but I'm more worried about the risk to Batman, given your current condition. Riddler said his friends abandoned him at the Lady of Dublin.
He alluded to the fact that John Doe was one of them.
If that's the case, then John can get you close to the others. He already wants you to meet them. John Doe might be your best chance of getting inside, finding out what they're up to.
John's hardly predictable, but it's a risk I'll have to take.
He clearly sees something in you that appeals to him. It'll be dangerous approaching Bane and his people this way. I'll be suspicious of anyone who isn't a proven criminal. You'll have to give the performance of a lifetime to pull the wool over their eyes.
Bruce Wayne has influence, an endless bank account, and as of last year, questionable integrity.
Everything a criminal network looks for in a new recruit.
So that's it then. I find John Doe and accept his offer.
Excellent news.
The stacked deck. That's where he is.
I suppose you couldn't wait an hour or two while you rest.
Not a chance.
Batman? I'll tell you about
Batman. He's no hero. The way I see it, he's just a bunch of hired muscle for rich guys. Guys like Bruce Wayne.
I see. Willie, tell Bruce Wayne how that makes you feel.
Okay. It feels...
No, Willie, he's on your right.
It feels like crap, Wayne.
Preach!
And you're just a huge, colossal, gigantic, spoiled piece of I am...
Go on. Finish what you were gonna say.
I was gonna say you're a coward who lets other people do his dirty work. But you get away with it all. Nothing bad ever happens to Bruce Wayne.
And besides the whole dead parents thing. Bruce! Don't mind Willie. We're just messing with you. You look like you could use a drink.
Hey, John. What about my medicine?
The bottle's under my chair, Willie. You're making wonderful progress.
Clown lead you to Bane, whatever it takes.
I run a therapy circle here every second Sunday. These people need the expertise that I learned in Arkham. So, that rude know-it-all really got what was coming to him.
Authorities are refusing to comment on the death of the mysterious criminal known as Riddler.
Who am I? Who am I? You're a rotting, stinking corpse. That's who you are.
War wohl Konkurrenz für ihn, ne?
John, did you have anything to do with the Riddler's death?
I mean, I hated the guy, but... Geez, Bruce. You really think I'd be capable of cold-blooded murder?
Ja, aber das würde ich ihm jetzt in dem Moment nicht sagen, weil ich noch was von ihm will.
About me. You really think I'd do that?
I wouldn't have blamed you. Riddler deserved everything he got.
Why, Bruce? Seems like you hated him even more than I did. Maybe you pulled the trigger. Wouldn't that be a gas? Anyway, I was a little surprised to see you, Bruce. I'm guessing this is about that favor I asked. Look, before we get into that, I need to come clean. Riddler was more connected to my friends than I'd let on at the funeral.
Riddler? Really?
Yeah, he was kind of our leader, but he was just so bad at it and so intolerably annoying. I thought he'd be out of the picture by the time you came around. I should have told you. I didn't want you to think we were all like him. No secrets between us. Ever again. You have my word. I pinky swear.
Pinky swear.
Friends for life.
Der Gesichtsausdruck. So gut.
All right, let's go meet the guys. I'll let them know we're on our way.
Hey! I'm out of medicine. I don't like your face. I think you're bothering my friend John.
You've got the wrong idea. We're just having a friendly chat.
You calling me a liar? You shouldn't have walked in here. That was your first mistake. And it's gonna be your last mistake. Kiss your ass goodbye!
Calm down, Willie. Let me help you out, huh?
A bribe? I can't be bought off that easy, Wayne. Don't insult me. I got standards.
This cash could buy you a whole lot of medicine.
Oh, well, when you put it that way. Thanks, Wayne.
John won't forget that. Ja, ich weiß noch nicht, ob das gut oder schlecht für mich ist.
Let's get out of here.
Wie er das interpretiert.
Oh, cool. They're expecting you. Bruce, wow. One more thing. You can't tell anyone this. This is big. Huge.
Okay.
I think I'm in love.
Yeah.
It's an odd feeling.
With me?
At first, I thought I had some kind of disease, but no. I think it's love.
I am so happy, John. You deserve the best.
Yeah, I'd blush if I could.
So mysterious. You at least gotta tell me your name.
She'll want to introduce herself, but if you could please help me look good in front of her, I'd appreciate it. Come on. We shouldn't keep her waiting. Almost got it. Damn it. Thought I had it. Here, give me a hand with this, will you? I'm pretty sure this is how you get this thing started. Come on, come on, come on. At least it worked before.
John, really? You stole this car?
I know it's kind of falling apart, but it was the only thing available, you know? Besides, the newer models, they don't start so easy without a key. There we go!
Don't turn around. All right, Wayne. You got my attention. Give me one good reason why I don't redecorate the windshield with your noodle. I bet a smart guy like you has some real pretty brains. Real bright.
Harley?
Trust me, you don't want to do that. The mess will be awful.
Maybe I like mess.
No, brains are like red wine. The stain never comes out, no matter how hard you scrub.
Since when did you ever scrub a damn thing? I'm just joshing you, rich boy. See? There wasn't even a bullet in the chamber. Oops. Let's put some music on.
Bruce, this is the lady I was telling you about. Harley Quinn. Isn't she a hoot? I knew you guys would hit it off.
I'm laughing on the inside.
Sure. I can see the funny side.
See, I told you. Bruce is a good sport.
Puddin' here says you're chomping at the bit to meet us. I want to get an idea why. What do you get out of rubbing shoulders with the likes of us?
Well, when you have as much money as I do, you get bored. I'm just looking for a little excitement.
Excitement? The man who's got everything's looking for some new toys?
Well, you should have seen the way he took care of business with the guy in the bar, though, Harley. He played him like a Stradivarius.
Do us a favor, Pud. Skip over to that bodega and get me a slushie.
Right now?
Need a buck?
Nah, I got it.
Poor John. He just doesn't know who he is yet. You know, he's searching. Highly impressionable. He thinks the world of you.
Okay.
So I asks myself, what's Bruce Wayne want with a lost soul like John? It's kind of a mismatch. Raises all kinds of questions.
John and I went through a lot in Arkham. He's a friend.
Oh, ain't that cute? You're sweet on little old puddin'. Here's the thing, lover boy. Guys like him don't have friends like you. You got that look in your eye, the kind that says you're trouble. And I only like trouble when I'm the one causing it. You got a good reason why I should trust you? 'Cause I sure as hell can't see one. After all, you're a squeaky clean favored son of Gotham. How am I supposed to believe you won't run to the cops the first chance you get?
My father used to run crime in this city. It's in my blood.
Phooey. My mama was a grocer. I don't give two craps about fruits.
You think that's the same?
Don't matter. You'll show me soon enough if you got what it takes. Aw, gee, thanks, bud.
We gotta go. What were you guys talking about?
Früchte?
Your friend was just saying how much he liked you, bud. Got a little man crush on ya. Ain't that right, Brucey? Ain't that the gist of it?
It's the truth.
You just made my day, Bruce. I want you to know, the feeling's mutual.
Oh my god! That is the best damn slushie ever.
Oh man!
That. I swear, it'll make your whole body shiver. Come on, put your lips on it.
Was macht John
I
da für ein
ain't
Gesicht?
got cooties. Cross my heart.
Ist das krank? Oh, ja, hab ich mir gedacht.
I told ya.
Ah, eifersüchtig, das ist nicht gut.
Okay, here's what's going to happen now, Mr. Moneybags. You're gonna go get Mama a little present. From inside there.
Wayne Enterprises.
A little bird told me there's some pretty fancy hacking tech up there. Something called a phalanx key. Get it for me? I'll know you're on the level. Maybe I'll even bring you along on our next job. You'll get all the thrills you ever dreamed of.
What do you want with the phalanx key?
Why wouldn't I want it? I hear this thing opens half the security systems in Gotham. And it's just sitting there, hidden in your lab, waiting for someone to put it to use. What's the matter? You better not try nothing fishy. I don't want to have to splatter that pretty face.
It's okay, Harley. Bruce and I already talked. He'll do whatever you want.
Is that right? Will you do whatever I want? Will you jump when I say jump? Will you bring me the shiny things I ask for?
Well, this is a complex task. There might be some bumps along the way. Nothing is guaranteed.
Some things are. Like how fast I'll make you disappear if any of those bumps turn into trouble. You're on, Brucey boy. Make yourself useful and get me that phalanx key. And hurry. Mama really wants to get herself some tacos when you're done.
Got this, Bruce.
Meine Güte, das ist ja der John noch vernünftiger als die. Dann haben wir noch das explodierte Labor da oben. Okay, also bisher haben wir noch nicht die Wahl gehabt zu entscheiden, ob wir es machen wollen oder nicht.
Mr. Wayne. Yeah, if you could please sign in on account of the attack. So, what brings you in? If you don't mind me asking. Is everything okay?
Well, no rest for the weary.
Or for the wicked. You're all set, sir.
Okay.
Excuse me, sir. Ma'am? This is private property.
You really ought to rethink your hiring practices, Bruce. Your man's lying down on the job.
What did you do to him? Is he still alive?
Don't worry. A little bump on the head never killed anyone. Going up, Brucey. You do know how an elevator works, don't you? Or do you usually get your servants to press the buttons?
Andererseits denkt er jetzt noch.
Good. Just let it slide.
Yeah, he wasn't a very good guard anyway. I mean, isn't he supposed to keep people out? Maybe getting knocked out will teach him a lesson.
Don't do that again.
How cute. He thinks he's the one giving the orders. Listen, sugar. Don't ever tell me what I can and can't do.
Bruce is a real man of substance, Harley. It's in his blood.
Thought you were gonna wait in the car.
Now, Harley figured you'd want some company.
Didn't want you to have to do this all by your lonesome. You don't have a problem with that, do you, Mr. Moneybags?
You need to go back to the car. Now.
Not happening, sweetheart. You wanted to roll with the cool kids. Well, we're rolling.
I have to say, Bruce, it's exhilarating to walk these hallowed halls with you. This is where the wheeling and dealing happens, the power plays, the boardroom scuffles. I can feel all that toxic energy in the walls. You think I could run a place like this one day? Like you, Bruce? I think I'd get quite a kick out of being CEO.
Nah, corporate life, not for you, John. You should find your own thing. Make that dream a reality.
Oh, I have a lot of dreams in this head of mine, Bruce. A lot.
Hey, pull it together, Puds. All that slushy you drink has got you.
Ach hey.
Oh, Bruce, I'm surprised to see you. And these are... To whom do I owe the pleasure? I don't believe we've met.
They're fashion consultants. I figured it's time I try out a new look.
Not just Bruce. We're gonna revamp this whole place. Dress everyone in snazzy uniforms.
Oh. Well, no one ran this by me.
Just think, you could come into work on Monday dressed just like me.
Is this some kind of joke?
Yeah.
Do I look funny to you? Like I'm some kind of punchline or something?
Excuse me?
You gonna let your employees sass me like that? Is this the kind of operation you run here?
Leave her alone.
I ain't even gotten started.
I said back off.
Your friends don't suit you, Bruce.
You got a firm grip, Mr. Corporation.
Wird er wieder eifersüchtig.
The kind that makes a girl go weak at the knees. Wanna show me what else you can do with those hands? We could carve out some alone time. Just you and little old me.
Tempting, but I'm pretty sure that would be a bad idea.
Yes, that would be a terrible idea. Bruce has a job to do, remember?
Shut your pie hole, will you, John? You gotta learn to live in the moment.
War schon ein bisschen komisch, warum sie so dominant ist, ja, weil das war ja eigentlich eher andersrum immer. Und wenn er sie quasi
Wait here, I'll be right back with
Forget it, Brucey boy.
in
Your
Arkham
secret
ja
lab ain't
erst
really a secret.
zu Harley Quinn gemacht hat.
Cobblepot's got quite a mouth on him. I don't think he ever shut it the whole time I
Macht das
was
eigentlich
working
weniger
at
Sinn?
Blackgate Prison. He told me all sorts of interesting stuff. Say, do you like chess? Work your magic. Tick-tock. What's the holdup? Tight squeeze.
You know, I think you two are the closest friends I've ever had.
I present to you our secret lab.
Lucius, you have seriously outdone yourself this time.
Glad you like it.
Like it? No, this changes everything.
It was getting a bit dodgy hiding all those batarangs in the Wayne Enterprise R&D wing.
Thank you, Lucius.
Come on. Now the real work starts.
Ja,
Somehow I was
Lucius.
expecting more.
Die alten Erinnerungen. Wieso ist es eigentlich so stein gebaut, als wäre es
Where's
irgendwo
the
im
giant crater?
Kellergewölbe von
I thought this
irgendeinem
was where your friend went out with a bang.
alten Haus oder
That
mit
was
so einem Hochhaus.
his office upstairs.
Es kann ja auch ein
Better
Keller unterm
question.
Haus sein, aber
Where's the phalanx key?
trotzdem.
It should be in the vault.
Well, what you waiting for, sweetie? Go get it.
Ja, so richtig die Wahl, irgendwas anderes zu machen, haben wir bisher noch nicht.
Lock protocol vault thumbprint required Lucius Fox. That's not right. Why the lockout? Someone's been in here.
What's taking so long, Bruce?
It's saying it won't open without Lucius's thumbprint.
And that got blown up with the rest of him, didn't it? All the dumb luck. You're saying we can't get it open, then? Harley's not going to like that at all. Or you.
Let me try to find latent prints around here with my scanner.
Always thinking, this guy.
It's not going anywhere unless I reconstruct Lucius's print.
Schreibtisch. Am Bild. Bestimmt Fingerabdrücke von ihm.
Dinner to celebrate Tiffany's first day at Wayne Enterprises. Sorry you didn't make it there, Lucius. I remember when Tiffany brought that back from art class. Alright, that's a start.
Ah, okay. Teile kriegt man also. Hier sonst noch was? Das Bild, genau.
Tiffany built that rocket herself. Lucius was so proud. Getting there.
Okay, Notiz gibt's nix, Kalender auch nicht. Ja, weiter. Monitor.
Okay, still unconscious. Hope he's not hurt too badly.
Das war doch der Punkt, wenn man zurückgegangen wäre, hätte er halt mitgekriegt, dass man zu den anderen dazugehört. Ich meine, gut, jetzt dadurch, dass wir die Dings da getroffen haben im Fahrstuhl, gibt es auch eine Zuordnung von ihm zu den beiden.
One
Aber
more partial print should do it.
da war halt noch die Chance, dass das halt einfach als
Just a bunch of old reports.
unabhängige Ereignisse gewährt
Need to
hat.
remember to clean out some of this junk. Not a single usable print.
Da.
Nope. Not encouraging.
EMP-Generator. Alter.
There we go. Okay, this'll work.
Now that's a shiny piece of metal. What's it do?
I'm not even sure if it works.
It's an EMP generator, Puddin'. Tell him what it does.
It emits a pulse that knocks out other nearby electronic devices.
Who wouldn't want to try that?
Ich meine, Fingerabdrücke sind schon sehr leicht auszutricksen, aber das ist jetzt noch ein bisschen sehr arg. Aber gut.
Even now, still finding ways to help me. Stay there. Don't touch anything.
I touch what I want when I want, Brucey boy. You knew what's best for you. You'd quit giving orders and find me that key.
Looking for this.
Tiffany.
I told you I'd find out what you got my dad mixed up in.
Fuck.
This is much worse than I thought.
You're not
aber die
safe
falsche
here.
Schlüssel.
You have to hide.
What the hell are you doing with a secret room full of weapons? What's going on here, Bruce? What's all this for?
Your father worked with Batman. That's who all this stuff is for.
Batman. I knew it! His tech. Dad's fingerprints are all over it. I came looking for answers, but I didn't expect this.
Bruce.
These people you're with. I saw on the cameras what they did to that guard. To Regina.
They'll do the same to you, or worse. Get out of sight.
Bruce, what's taking so long in here, huh? Hey, I know you. We met at your father's funeral.
John.
Okay, Bruce, no need to get physical. I get it. We'll be as quiet as lab rats. But what about Harley? I mean, she's gonna want to know about your, friend here. What am I supposed to tell her?
You don't have to say anything to her, John, okay? It can be our secret.
In Arkham, I was well known for my discretion. All the guards confided in me.
Okay.
I don't like lying to Harley, but I'll do it for you, Bruce. What I really need is the phalanx key. You give me that, I can go out there and, make Harley happy.
You can have the key. just leave Tiffany out of it, okay?
You mean this thing?
That's it?
You've got to be kidding, Bruce. You can't give these psychos anything from this lab.
Hey now, no need to get personal. We're all on the same side, remember?
Come on, Bruce. You know how dangerous this tech could be in the wrong hand.
Please, Tiffany. I've been honest with you every step of the way. Now
Tatsächlich.
I need you to trust me. Please.
I better not see this on the evening news.
Thank you. This makes things
Okay.
so much better for everyone.
Thank you, Tiffany. You made the right call.
Harley will be over the moon when I show her this.
Stay out of sight until we are long gone.
Whatever. Bruce. You better know what you're doing.
Took you long enough? I was starting to think you got sucked into a portal to another dimension or something. You boys did good, you know? Made Mama proud. It don't look like nothing special.
You've got what you wanted. Now let's just get out of here.
Load that thing up too, John. I need it. Hurry it up.
Jetzt, wo er es in der Hand hat, sieht es dreimal so groß aus, wie als es auf dem Tisch vor ihm stand. Aber gut.
Bruce, are you all right?
I'm fine, Alfred.
I was keeping an eye on you over the security feed.
Well, breaking into my own company was unexpected.
Things could have gone so much worse. That you managed to keep both John and Tiffany quiet was a masterstroke, Bruce. Still, that young woman is smarter than both of us, Bruce. It's only a matter of time before she puts the rest of the pieces together. I heard you reveal that Lucius worked with Batman. But will that satisfy her? You know what she's like. She won't stop digging until she gets to the truth.
Wir wollten sie ja
Maybe we
eh
should
rekrutieren.
just tell her.
I've always regretted not being more honest with you about your father's life. Don't make the same mistake I did.
You're right. I'll be as honest with Tiffany as I can.
Very good. With regards to tonight's other catastrophes?
Your night watchman got a nasty lump on the head, but don't worry. He'll be fine. I've already arranged for him to get a generous payout and an extended vacation.
And replaced tonight's offending security camera feed with dummy footage.
Yeah, thank you.
As for Regina, I'm afraid your fashion consultant's cover story is going to cause more problems. Your encounter there was too bizarre to be ignored.
After what went on, it'll be a challenge to smooth things over with her.
It's all coming so fast. One thing after another.
You're always so good at this, Alfred. You'll figure out the right thing.
Yes, I suppose I will. Bruce.
I know we agreed there was no better way to get to Bane. And believe me, I want to see these monsters pay for what they've done. But this whole masquerade with John and Harley, well, frankly, it's exhausting.
In der Tat.
Well, be careful and good luck.
How long does this usually take?
It takes as long as it takes. You don't just call him like a dog.
There's a million more efficient ways of contacting him, but you do it like this?
Symbols are important. Just like principles.
This is a waste of my time.
The bat signal lets Gotham know I'm on the move. Gordon's smart to use it.
It won't hurt to let the Riddler's gang know you're alive. I'll give you that much. Gordon, you're dismissed.
This is still my goddamn station house.
He's forgetting I'm the one who can make or break his career right now.
You only remind me every other minute.
Clearly, I need a better method of getting the message across.
That's enough, Waller. This is Jim's precinct. He's free to do as he pleases.
Maybe you weren't paying attention, but this is my turf now.
You're gonna push me too far, you hear me?
Is that a threat?
No, just God's honest truth. Something you wouldn't know a damn thing about. She's got some kind of leverage on you, doesn't she? If she's jammed you up somehow, just say the word. I'll appeal to the mayor, the governor, whatever it takes to get her off your back. I'll do whatever I can to help you.
She knows who I am, Jim.
Oh, yeah? Well, so do I. You're Batman. That's all you ever have to be. That's all Gotham needs you to be. And you, if you're threatening to take that away, you should be ashamed of yourself. I don't want to hear it.
Just supposed to come to Gotham, put the chains on Riddler and his gang, and get the hell out. I'm just saying, this city gets under your skin. Fast. Know what I mean?
Vielleicht bist du überfordert,
Best
wa?
laid plans and all that.
You didn't choose this profession because it's easy. You do the job, or you don't.
You're absolutely right. I guess you locals see it differently. Agent Avesta. She fought to get on this assignment, you know? Wanted to see her old neighborhood. Wanted to see you. Her hometown hero. She wanted to impress you. She admires what you do for the people of this city. Your respect is important to her.
She certainly succeeded on that front.
She's one of my best. Still, wanting to impress you? It's the same thing that made her move too fast on Riddler. Now there's a lesson learned. My lab techs were able to replicate a dose of the venom serum from the vial Bane left behind at the police arsenal. But with a twist. It's actually a counteragent. After a brief rush, it'll flush the venom from his system, leaving him weak and exhausted.
Okay.
Could be useful.
In der Tat.
So, Wayne Enterprises. Heard you made some new friends.
You're having me followed.
Thanks to you, these very bad people have an EMP and a key that'll open every lock I would want to keep bolted shut. They're clearly planning something. The stakes are too high to leave anything to chance. You know, I actually considered asking you to infiltrate Riddler's gang. Before everything blew up, I knew I could count on you to get me close to them. Close to Bane. You're good at this. Seems like you've already won Harley Quinn's trust.
What you saw was just a test.
An operation like theirs requires someone with your resources. As long as you don't blow it, they're gonna want to keep Bruce Wayne around until they take him for all they can. Get them away from their base of operations. Somewhere they'll be exposed. When they're all together, out in the open.
Bisher haben sie mich ja noch gar nicht mit den anderen in
I'll be
Kontakt gebracht.
standing
Ja.
by, ready to ambush. We'll take them down when they're at their most vulnerable.
Schon ziemlich
Sound
leicht
good?
gesagt.
They'll never know what hit them.
You need to involve Gordon.
Don't tell me how to run my operation.
His people know this city better than anyone.
And they have their hands filled with other priorities right now. Batman. If it gets bad for you, just remember. We're out here. When you're in deep like this, you need friends.
Ja, das Problem ist, ich
Let's
weiß noch
say
nicht, ob
everything
es ein
goes
Freund
pear-shaped,
unbedingt ist, ja.
and you get stuck in there longer than you'd like. Then what's right, what's wrong, it all gets blurry. And guess what? That's okay. Because you're going to have to do some blurry things that you are not proud of before this is done. You hear me? That's just how these kinds of operations go down.
Whatever I have to do to put these scum away, I'm sure I'll get over it.
That's the spirit.
Al, I'm in.
Just don't stay embedded any longer than necessary.
I'll be in and out, Alfred. Just long enough to figure out their plans.
Good luck, Bruce. Stay safe.
All right. Here we go.
Hey now! Welcome to our little hideaway and home away from home, the end of the line. We're happy to have you.
Welcome, Bruce Banner, Alter.
Thanks, John.
You said you'd kill him after you got what you needed.
So what? Ain't a girl allowed to change her mind?
Could someone get me out of these handcuffs, please?
Tell me why I shouldn't kill you.
What I have is influence, and that is worth a lot.
Spoken like a man who has never had to do hard work.
Who the hell wants to do hard work?
Ja, das ist eine sehr gute Frage.
I bring us back the transport and the
Wenn man die
arms
Wahl
we
hat.
require. You bring back a worthless aristocrat. We don't need his money. We have what we need to finish this. Thanks to me.
He ain't worthless, you overgrown bicep. He already got us an EMP device and the phalanx key. I'll betcha I can find a use for him.
I do not care how much these two swoon over you, Wayne. We don't want you here, and we don't need you here.
Whoopsie.
What the hell?
John, turn it off!
Turn it off! Now!
Can you do something about this?
It's Freeze.
Freeze is coming. What have you done?
You need to uncuff me.
Don't screw this up.
You fool!
I can turn it off.
Make it stop, or I will seal you both in ice! I swear, if you don't get that electricity back on immediately, I'll send you to a frozen hell.
Okay, der muss auch noch rot. First Schematic Match, dann müssen wir den nochmal zurückschalten. Stopp. Dann müssen wir den anschalten und den ausschalten. Was ist das für ein Design, ey? Wer baut sowas? Also bei GUI Design war Lucius da nicht so der Hitter.
Well, at least we know that it works.
I must check on Nora. See how she is.
You may have impressed these two, but I haven't made up my mind about crushing your skull.
Fair enough.
Everyone back to work. There's still a lot to get done.
Who put you in charge?
Somebody has to give the orders.
Wen haben sie da?
That was a nice job before. Come on up to my office.
Die Meldung da oben wird da angezeigt. Auch ein bisschen buggy. Ja, okay. Haben die jetzt über den Reload? Ja, ist gesendet.
Listen, Bruce. I just want to clear the air a little. You distanced yourself from us back at your office. I don't blame you, after all the trouble I caused. You probably noticed I like to stir things up. It's a bad habit, and, well, it's made me more enemies than friends. I want to say, I'm sorry for messing with your people. Your employees. I know they probably mean a lot to you.
Thank you, Harley. Your apology means a lot.
Really? You probably think I'm a terrible person, but I want you to understand. You've seen these animals I work with. In my business, you let your guard down for a second, you get torn to shreds.
I can only imagine.
If I'm always pushing buttons, it's to keep people off balance, you know? Keep them guessing my next move. Keep the real me hidden. I hope you ain't gonna judge me for it. To be honest, I've been at it so long I don't even notice I'm doing it. It's just a part of who I am.
I'll be honest, Harley, I wasn't sure what to make of you. I'm impressed.
I'm gonna take that as a compliment, but don't push your luck. You ain't like these others. Bane's a powder keg, Freeze. Well, you saw Freeze. John's sweet, and believe me, he's got heaps of potential. But he's still a growing boy. You, though, you got your head screwed on right. You're reasonable. I can work with reasonable. We're pulling a job tonight. I want you to be a part of it. You already showed you know how to use that EMP better than any of these other clowns. I want you to come with.
A job? Sounds intriguing. What's the target?
I like you, Brucey, but I never give up all my secrets on a first date. It's need to know, and you don't need to know. All will be revealed eventually. Using that EMP, though, that's gonna make tonight's job a whole lot less messy. And that no-neck asshat Bane, he loves making a mess. People getting killed just makes his day. If you're gonna come with, you gotta convince the others.
Convince them?
It's a real pain in the ass sometimes, but you need a majority opinion for anything big. And bringing you along, well, you got some persuading to do. Let me know how I can help.
I don't think Bane likes me. Ich glaube, Bane ist das größere
I
Problem,
get the
ja.
feeling Bane doesn't like me very much.
That knucklehead respects strength and loyalty. Show him you got those, and he'll come around. He's a man's man. I don't got much time for all that burly machismo, but sit him down for a beer or something. He'll hear what you gotta say. He may kill you when you're done, but at least he'll listen.
So what's the deal with Freeze? He's unique.
You mean why he's blue and wrapped up in machinery? Accident in the lab. Here's the thing about Freeze. Only thing he gives two hoots about is his wife. He gave up everything to try and save her when she got sick. And I mean everything. Job, health, soul, the whole shebang.
She's dead?
Frozen stiff. Keeps her on ice in the next room while he searches for a cure. Ain't that just kooky? I mean, it explains why he flipped when the EMP went off. But seriously, who does that?
Alles ein bisschen komisch.
I know, right? That was my reaction the first time I heard. Talking about his wife is the only way to get Freeze to pay attention to you. But watch yourself. His attention ain't always a good thing.
Ja, super. Also wirklich hilfreich war das jetzt beides nicht. Ja, okay. Okay, alles Office, bringt uns wahrscheinlich nix. Was war das? Ziemlich runtergekommen, eine U-Bahn-Station hier. Okay, ach so. Gucken wir uns erstmal die Map an, bevor wir mit ihm reden.
What are they planning to do? I don't have time to sort through all this. Not with him watching me. I heard about your wife, and
Ugh.
What are you trying to pull? You'll answer me if you're smart and understand the concept of self-preservation.
What you're doing, that kind of love, it's rare.
My wife followed your goings-on in the society columns, Wayne. You're more familiar with lust than love.
That's how I know how precious that kind of love is. What if you get caught? Sent to prison? What happens to your wife then?
What do you propose?
I own technology companies, Victor. Big ones. You could house and protect her. Continue your research to cure her.
Why? Why would you do this?
It's what I do for my friends.
I don't have friends.
People, then. It's what I do for my people.
How very vague. I almost fell for it. You don't care about mine, Nora. You only care about yourself. An empty suit. The sooner you're gone, the better.
Ja, hat nicht funktioniert.
What would Harley need with an EMP? I can't risk tampering with it.
Den Stärke und Loyalität. Naja. Na, komm. Ja.
And now I see where Bane gets his fashion sense. I was hoping to get another chance to speak with you.
Thirsty work. My throat is dry. Fetch, Wayne.
Okay, wo kriegen wir das her? Bier suchen oder was? Alter. EMP Shielding?
EMP shielding. This material will keep whatever it's insulating from being affected by the EMP blast.
Ja, solange die da rumstehen, kann man nicht gucken, was da drin ist.
What the hell do you want? Bane doesn't want us talking to him. Get out of here.
Okay. Schwanz raus. Ja.
Hey, buddy! It's always so good to see you. Like, so good.
Always good to see you, John.
I've been wanting to say, Bruce, thanks for helping me out before at your office, making me look good.
Hey, I'm just glad everything worked out.
Did it ever? Handing that key over to Harley, giving her what she wanted. Pure ecstasy.
Mm-hmm.
It was a big moment for me.
Ja, scheint so.
I should have known right when we pinky sweared that everything would work out great.
Harley wants me to try to get in good with Bane and Freeze.
I think you're well on your way to doing just that.
Ja, das mit Freeze lief nicht so gut.
I've been doing, what I can to help, too. You didn't catch it? When it looked like Bane might kill you, I set off that EMP, as a distraction. Thought it might give you a chance to show off your technical skills in front of Freeze. That's the only thing I think he really respects.
Wow, then I owe you my life, John.
Ich weiß zwar nicht, ob das wirklich stimmt oder ob er sich jetzt so rausredet, aber
I know you
er soll es
do the
ruhig glauben.
same for me. And wouldn't you know it, you nailed it. You already know I like you, Bruce. You better get cracking on getting those other guys to like you too. Because I don't want to have to watch what happens if they don't.
Okay. Ah,
Priska.
Haben wir noch unser Bier?
Now, Bane loves that beer. I bought some for when I need to talk to him. He's scarier than anybody in Arkham.
Noch ein Foto?
Think she really brightens up the room? 1,000-watt face.
How'd you two meet?
Guckt aber
Same
nicht
way you and I
sonderlich,
met. In Arkham.
sonderlich
She found me at a dark time and gave me a reason to live out here and experience all this. I don't see how we aren't destined to be together. It just wouldn't make any sense.
Did you have one here?
Oh, that spot was for Batman.
You like Batman?
What's not to like? I only saw him for a second in Arkham, but... Oh man, I'd love to see him again.
Sei vorsichtig, was du dir wünschst. Okay, dann sind wir hier durch. Wir haben auch das Bier. Dann können wir jetzt mal mit Bane reden. Und nur hoffen, dass es besser läuft als mit Freeze. Das war vielleicht auch ein bisschen offensichtlich mit Freeze, ja, weil warum sollte er ihm das so direkt anbieten, wenn er da hinkommt und so. Selbst wenn er es ihm ehrlicherweise anbieten würde, warum sollte er drauf eingehen? Das ist ja für ihn auch ein Risiko für Freeze.
Please, come. Riddler, he bombed your building and killed your friend. Someone did that to me. I'd bomb their building, kill their friend. As Riddler's friend, I have to know, are you here for payback? Did you come for revenge? Answer me, or I will break you in half.
Riddler is dead. Any revenge I wanted, I already got.
He did not deserve such an end. But you have a point. In this line of work, one cannot be too careful. Trust has been the hardest thing to find, especially after Riddler's death. Yes, men you can trust. So hard to find. He was with my crew at the police arsenal.
Bane!
The prisoner he was supposed to be guarding got away. And yet he doesn't have a scratch on him.
This is crazy!
I suspect we have a traitor among us. One begins to smell a rat after Riddler's murder and that prisoner getting away. Loyalty is all that we have. But there can be no trust unless I can believe that you are who you say you are, and that you are really willing to do all that you claim. Only one of you walks out of here.
You know me!
The sooner one of you picks up that pipe and bashes the other's head, the sooner we get this over with.
Fine. I'll prove it!
Das ist jetzt natürlich so eine Frage. Ich meine, er ist jetzt einer von Banes Leuten. Ne? Jetzt muss ich nicht sonderlich... Ah, fuck. Was ist denn das für eine Scheiße? Wenn es einen Timeout gibt, wieso machen sie kein Timeout hin? Ah. Weiß jetzt echt nicht so genau.
Maybe you do have what it takes to join our pact.
Wahrscheinlich hätte ich es gemacht auch.
The
Aber
package is moving.
What's going on? The job we've been getting ready for. It's happening.
das ist schon nervig, ja, wenn sie so einen Timer haben.
Not so fast, the
Dann soll sie halt auch einen Timer
moneybags.
einblenden.
You're not in the Pact. Not yet.
Ja,
Not
jetzt
till everyone
war das
votes.
Endergebnis okay.
What do you say, boys? Bruce Wayne. He in or out?
The aristocrat is not afraid to dirty his hands. I say we add him to the pact. In.
Da wir Freeze schon nicht gekriegt haben.
Wayne is as shallow as his reputation would lead you to believe. He would only drag us down. Out.
Bruce is strong and smart and handsome. Like, super handsome. It's nuts, you guys.
Alter, krieg dich wieder ein.
Where was I going with this?
Ja, das frage ich mich auch.
Right. I vote in.
Well, aren't you, Mr. Popular? We got a majority, folks. Bruce is in. You've earned a ticket to ride, pal. Make sure that EMP shielding is on those APCs. I don't need any surprises. Time to get that package.
Remember, when we work together, no one can stop us. When we work together, the world can be ours! Let's go!
Somebody grab that thing, it's important. Let's go hit him with the hind!
Dann schauen wir mal, was sie sich holen wollen.
Wayne, we are close. Make your device ready.
Will do.
Okay.
EMP primed and ready to go.
Harley,
Yeah, what?
we have almost reached the target vehicle.
Uh-huh.
Now, you are providing our escape.
Waller. On the move with targets. Track this signal. Get your people here. Now.
We've got your signal locked. Cavalry is on the way.
Now we do this.
Ich weiß auch noch nicht, ob das so gut ausgeht.
Wait, what in the...
I gotta say, Bruce, now that we're actually here and it's really happening, I'm feeling some butterflies in my stomach.
We have an obstruction ahead, both lanes. Armored vehicles. Service weapons at the ready. Do not engage.
Now, Wayne! Do it!
Okay.
What was that? What the hell is going on?
Alter, was hat das für Reichweite?
My gun, it's fried.
All comms are down.
Eine elektronische Waffe oder was? Okay.
Carry the torch, Mr. Suit. Stay sharp. Secure the vehicle.
Get down on the ground!
Stay down.
Everybody breathe! Everybody out! Down! Everybody down! Down on the ground! Nobody move!
All right, everyone on the ground, now!
Your place is on the perimeter.
Yeah.
Freeze! Open the door. Everyone, stay sharp and keep order. Allow no sudden moves and no talk.
Strike it. Go on. Quickly. You were wondering what's in there. Find out for yourself.
Back off, or I'll shoot.
No! No! No!
Don't.
Break it off!
We don't have time for this. We're not done here, Wayne.
Schön, dass er
I'll
einen
turn
Namen
my
gesagt
back
hat.
on him. I'll leave this clean up to you, but hurry. Men, seize the cargo.
Get out of here!
Waller, where are you?
Waller here. Let them have it, Wayne.
What are you talking about?
The package. Let them have it. It's not worth my agents' lives.
You can't be serious. You were supposed to be here.
No! That was my ride! Break out the artillery and disable their vehicles!
Damn it. We can fix this all later. For now, just move it. Waller out.
Die ist irgendwie nicht koscher, ey.
But I will blow your heads off if you make me. Eat concrete! Lights out!
Put out that fire!
On it.
I'm gonna play whack-a-mole with their heads.
It's a warrior's death!
Bane!
Alter.
Be careful not to get in my way. Secure the cargo. Harley! Need to leave now! Fine. Forget you.
You have gotta be...
Tja, da kann er jetzt nicht drauf antworten. Also, dass die jetzt nicht erschienen ist, das ist natürlich schon arg verdächtig. Natürlich jetzt ein bisschen davon ab, was da drin ist, aber...
You did well tonight, Wayne.
Ich weiß nicht, ob man der trauen kann.
Better than that yammering harpy.
How could we leave her?
We need to get Harley, now!
Impossible. She's dead, or in jail.
So we break her out!
And if she's dead...
Better hope she's not. We have to help her. She'll be expecting us. She needs us.
We'll get her back, John. I promise.
Great. Let's go. We have to go now. Right now.
We don't have time to waste on her.
But
Die mal ein bisschen auf meiner Seite halten hier.
Save your breath. We have the cargo. Let's get this over with.
You'll regret this, Bane.
Forget him. We have a job to do. This key is yours, no? Open the box. Be quick.
Ah, zumindest habe ich den Key da zurück, wenn ich die Box geöffnet habe und kann die vielleicht da rausschmuggeln. Jetzt ist schon mal die Frage, was die da geklaut haben. Okay.
It is sad to see a legend so, but there is no other way. At least now, we finally have everything we need. Riddler will open the path to us, once the thief brings the last piece.
I'll open any path you... for the right price.
Alter, was geht hier ab? Also zumindest kann ich verstehen, wenn sie Riddlers Leiche nur haben wollen, dass die... Wie heißt sie? Waller? Da nicht einschreitet. Auch wenn es natürlich ein bisschen komisch ist, weil sie ja eigentlich... War ja eigentlich der Plan, die da zu verhaften. Andererseits, okay, vielleicht sagt sie, wir lassen den das. Um rauszukriegen, was sie noch vorhaben, vielleicht. Oder gerade so überlegt, aber was könnte jetzt noch ihre Motivation sein, ja? Ist schon ein bisschen... Weiß ich nicht. Ein bisschen suspekt. Ja, und Selina natürlich wieder hier dabei für Geld. Irgendwas am Klauen. Sehr schön. Ist aber vielleicht auch nicht verkehrt, weil wir mit Selina gegebenenfalls zumindest so einen Semi-Verbündeten in der Nähe haben. Mal sehen. Also, 81,1%. Gordon worried. He was hurt, you called Waller instead of him. Ja. Ja, okay, muss er durch. Because you told him the truth, he's worried that Waller might expose your identity. Da hat er tatsächlich einen Grund, besorgt zu sein. Und Waller anrufen, naja. Wie gesagt, das bringt ein bisschen das bringt sie ein bisschen auf unsere Seite und tut ihm nicht weh eigentlich. Insofern muss man auch nicht so viel reininterpretieren. 81,7% der Spieler Tiffany worried. Surprised when you told Lucius work with Batman. Appreciate you letting her choose to trust you. Convinced her to trust you, but she's concerned for your safety. Okay. Ist zumindest schon mal wieder ein bisschen eher in die Richtung gekriegt, dass wir sie eventuell rekrutieren können. 0% schon wieder. Das hatte ich neulich bei Walking Dead auch. Sehr krass. You are 0%. Alfred feeling content. You approved of your decision to be honest with Tiffany. Okay. Proud when you told him he always does the right thing. Conversation in the parlor gave him a renewed sense of purpose. Ja, das ist super. Wieso hat das keiner? Ist die Frage, in welchem Zustand er sonst ist. Weil eigentlich, außer ihn immer anzupissen, gab es jetzt auch nicht so wirklich groß eine andere Wahl eigentlich. Aber naja. 39,8. John said. Overjoyed when you bring his war, okay. Intrigued by the underhanded way you handled Willy. Intrigued. Okay, was auch immer das heißen mag. Keine Ahnung, wie ich das in seinem Fall verstehen soll. Was bedeutet es, wenn wir uns so verhalten, dass er intrigued ist. Also, weiß ich nicht, ob das gut oder schlecht ist. But because let Hardy get left behind, he's heartbroken. Okay, aber wieso hab ich You let Harley get left behind? Wie hätte ich das verhindern können? Ich meine, ich hatte ja einmal die Wahl, ob ich jetzt zu Bane oder zu ihr gehe. Wenn ich dann zu ihr gegangen wäre, hätte das was geändert. Wäre sie dann im Auto mit gewesen? Weil ich habe ja jetzt nicht, dass ich wüsste, irgendwie aktiv eine Entscheidung getroffen, die jetzt, also lassen wir sie zurück oder lassen wir sie nicht zurück oder so. Insofern, ja, weiß ich nicht. 99,8. Okay. Waller feeling content. Frustrated when you ask her to consider Gordon. Gratified that you called her instead of Gordon. Because you agreed to work with her while undercover, your relationship with Waller is positive. Okay. Das wundert mich aber dann auch ein bisschen, dass alle sich so gleich gegenüber verhalten. Aber letztlich, ja, macht doch irgendwie Sinn, weil ich meine, sie kennt ja das Geheimnis, man muss ein bisschen mit ihr zusammenarbeiten. Bisher hat sie auch nichts verlangt, was jetzt irgendwie völlig daneben wäre oder irgendwie unserer Philosophie widersprechen würde oder so. Also warum sollte man es nicht machen? 39,8% Harley angry. Annoyed that you made her apologize to Regina. Liked how efficiently you retrieved the felon's key. Because you fought with Bane instead of her, she feels slighted. Ah! Okay, ja, also ich habe das ein bisschen, dann habe ich das ein bisschen missverstanden. Ich habe halt eher so gedacht, bei wem man so ein bisschen einschreitet quasi, wem man ein bisschen zurückhält. Und nicht an wessen Seite man kämpft. Aber dann war das vielleicht tatsächlich auch ein bisschen der Auslöser, mit wem man dann zurückkommt oder so. Aber ich denke, dass sie wütend ist ein bisschen blöder für uns als Bane. Weil man jetzt nicht weiß, ob Bane dann halt verhaftet worden wäre, wenn man sich da anders entschieden hätte. Okay, dann fand ich aber das ein bisschen komisch, dann hätte man lieber irgendwie sagen sollen, ja, fight with A oder B oder so, aber weil das war eher so die Frage, bei wem man ein bisschen einschreitet, um zu versuchen, halt welche von den Agents da zu retten oder so, anstatt jetzt zu sagen, an wessen Seite ich kämpfen will oder so. Oder das ist hier ein bisschen komisch formuliert, aber weiß ich nicht. 50% haben Tiffany überzeugt, den Phalanx-Key zu übergeben und sich versteckt zu halten. 50% nur, okay. Finde ich ein bisschen überraschend, dass das nicht mehr sind. Gordon oder Waller? 28% haben Waller angerufen. Das finde ich ein bisschen komisch, weil, wie gesagt, tatsächlich macht es nicht wirklich von der Sache her so den großen Unterschied, aber es ist taktisch halt einfach besser, weil man Waller damit ein bisschen ruhig stellen kann. Deswegen finde ich das schon wieder ziemlich schräg, dass so viele tatsächlich dann Gordon angerufen haben. Das ist jetzt ein bisschen unnötige Loyalität vielleicht, weil da habe ich auch gesagt an der Stelle, Gordon kann jetzt auch nicht mehr machen, im Gegenteil eher weniger vielleicht. Und das ist einfach taktisch eine ganz blöde Entscheidung dann in dem Moment, finde ich. 44% haben Willi beruhigt, 16%. When he draw a knife, okay. Ah, ne, oben ist auch. Try to calm down with a drink. 15,8% took Willi down. 23,9% took Willi down violently when he pulled a knife. Then he drew a knife. Took down violently when he pulled a knife on them. Was genau ist jetzt der Unterschied? Und bei den oberen beiden genauso. Finde ich jetzt ein bisschen komisch. Peacefully oder Bought a drink? Das war jetzt nicht so richtig, weil das ist doch irgendwie, weiß ich nicht, mehr oder weniger dasselbe. Man hat jetzt aber die Szene nicht mehr so ganz genau im Gedächtnis, was genau da vielleicht der Unterschied ist in den beiden Szenarien. Who did you follow in the convoy? 57,8% attempted to minimize casualties in the convoy raid by following in Bane, undermining his rampage at every opportunity. Ja genau, war das doch so, wie ich es verstanden habe. Das ist schon richtig. Aber warum ist Harley dann sauer, weil ich mit gewählt habe, mit Bane zu kämpfen? Also das ist ein bisschen komisch. Aber das hat sie vielleicht dann nur missinterpretiert und so. Aber ja, sei es drum. 57,8. Ja, das finde ich auch. Also Harley ist da sicherlich auch nicht gerade ungefährlich, aber ich weiß nicht, Bane habe ich jetzt ein bisschen als die größere Bedrohung angesehen. 95% haben eine Pinky Sphere gemacht. Okay. Friends for Life. Ja, alles für die Tarnung. Ja, ist einfach Undercover-Work. Das finde ich jetzt aber auch schon krass, dass es so viele sind. Aber okay, haben sich alle voll reingekniet und gesagt, okay, wir müssen ihn irgendwie glücklich machen, damit er uns mit den Leuten in Verbindung bringt, zusammenbringt, uns ihn vorstellt, wie auch immer. Nun gut, die Episode war auf jeden Fall deutlich kürzer als die erste. Es ist wahrscheinlich wieder nur die erste Episode in der Season, halt ein bisschen länger und die anderen dann kürzer. Ja, Selina haben wir auch schon wieder gesehen. Am Ende schauen wir mal, ob wir mit ihr tatsächlich ein bisschen rechnen können hier und sie wieder auf unserer Seite etwas mehr mitmischt als auf der Gegnerseite wie in Season 1 oder sich unser Verhältnis zu ihr völlig verändern wird. Wir werden es erleben in der Episode 3 demnächst hier. Bis dahin, ciao.